Alright, so here's a problem from section 2, and it's asking us to construct a frequency distribution with the first class having a lower class limit of 0 and a class width of 0.5. I do like StatCrunch, and so I'm going to open it in StatCrunch, but it does not have all the answers. There are some limitations to StatCrunch. So when I go to Stat and then Table, and then hit Frequency, I'm going to pick the variable 1 where it's at. And then when I do that, it says, man, it's got a lot of numerical values. And so do I want them to bend them? And I'm like, heck yeah. But then it only bends them with increments of 1, not 0.5. So I'm not really getting the information that I want. We can do it by hand if we would like to. To do this data, we could have StatCrunch sort it for us, which is a nice feature. So just go to Data and Sort, and I did variable 1, and we could do ascending or descending just as long as I see where they are. So now I know how many are in between 0 and 0.5, how many are in between 0.5 and 1, so I can get those counts a little bit easier. So that is something that you can do to help do this problem. Another thing that you can do with our data is we could make a histogram. In section 2 we'll be looking at histograms, and so I want to do my variable, and I can here now have an option. I can start at 0 and then make the width 0.5, and now when I hit compute I get a frequency table. So I can actually get the values here. From 0 to 0.5 I have 4 values. From 0.5 to 1 I have 9 values. So there are other ways that we could do this to find this information out. But this is one way to do frequency tables and make histograms from section 2 in StatCrunch. While we're here, we'll go ahead and look at making a stem and leaf plot. And we can show these values. These are my decimal values, and this is breaking it up into the 0.5, so it's going 0.1, 0.3, 0.3, 0.4, and here's my 1.0, 1.1. So in a stem and leaf you're just getting basically a histogram or bar chart turned on its side, but it gives you all the values. So that's one of the neat things about a stem and leaf plot. But as you get a whole bunch of values, it looks like too many numbers and it just looks a little crazy. But some people do like stem and leaf plots for small amounts of data because you can actually see all your data. So for graphing in here, you can do histograms or stem and leaves. Or we can get our data in a table, in a frequency table, maybe not the way that we wanted it to, but a way that works. So this is some stuff that will help you in Chapter 2, Section 2.